Oh, why would they think this is a good idea? Hello, friends. Welcome back to the main event. My name is Toby, and we are going to be talking about what happened this previous Friday on SmackDown, where we saw the People's Champion, The Rock, take Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns. People might not think this is actually happening, but it's happening. They said on WWE.com when they were promoting the press event. This has obviously led to a lot of social media posts by people with the hashtag #WeWantCody making its rounds the entire weekend and trending #1 at some point. It even had coverage on ESPN, it had coverage on many areas of news, and it sucks. I don't know how someone like The Rock and Triple H and the rest of TKO can't think of a suitable opponent for Seth Rollins now Punk is out, so they have to pluck Cody out of his match with Roman, put him in there, which is the apparent plan, and have The Rock face Roman, a guy who got gassed out fighting Jinder Mahal, remember? But I have been racking my brain since this all happened on SmackDown about ways we can actually get out of this, because apparently WWE and TKO are listening to the audience. Yeah, I'll believe that when The Rock doesn't show up to Las Vegas on Thursday and they pretend it never happened. But I have thought of 5 different ways we could get back on track to Cody versus Roman Reigns, because Cody needs to finish his story. So hit subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment down below about ideas you think. But we are going to start with my first one, which I actually think is the worst one, and we will call it Money in the Bank. Basically, it's simple. Cody doesn't even go to face Seth because he doesn't want that title, like he said loads of times. Instead, he goes and faces Damian Priest, wins the Money in the Bank, and goes and cashes it in on Roman Reigns at the end of night 2, when Roman blatantly will beat The Rock. I'm not the biggest fan of this idea, because obviously Cody should be beating Roman clean and not with any naughtiness surrounding it. There should be no bloodline interference. There should be no cashing in. It should be 3 crossroads, the Holy Trinity if you would, and 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes is the new champion. Roman's run's ended. It also kind of takes away from Roman's run having him lose via the Money in the Bank. But that's #1. We've still got 4 more to go and they all probably still suck. #2, we are going to call Shenanigans. Basically, Cody picks Seth Rollins, which is the apparent plan, and goes and beats him in night 1. I'm not saying it's the main event, because Bayley and Io should be. But Cody wins, he wins the World Heavyweight Championship, yeah, la-di-da-di-da, he doesn't care, yeah, be a Naito and chuck it around everywhere. Then we get to night 2 and find out The Rock has been beaten up backstage. Ooh. We then find out from Nick Aldis that The Rock cannot compete at WrestleMania, so Cody Rhodes offers to take the place, and it is accepted. So Cody goes out, beats up Roman, wins the title. And then we find out down the line that the person who attacked The Rock was Rikishi, because he did it for Roman Reigns, man. Because I couldn't think of anybody. It could have been anybody. Braun Strowman's back. I don't know. It's Okada. Make you all happy. The next one I am going to call Angry Roads. Basically, we have a load of promos building up to WrestleMania, because The Rock's not going to fight before Mania, is he? He's not going to have a wee match at Chamber or anything. But Rock goes into his full egotistical self, because we all know he's egotistical, because he's just pulled Cody from the main event, and he starts banging on about, oh, I'm the biggest star in ever, because I'm The Rock, I'm the most followed man on Instagram in America or something. I don't know, celebrities, Instagram, social media. Go follow me on X. We then have Cody getting mad and getting more sad as well, because, you know, this was his moment. WrestleMania 40 was going to be the crowning moment of Cody Rhodes. And so Cody defies his deal with The Rock and says he is picking Roman Reigns as his opponent anyway, and we make it the triple threat, because then The Rock can do minimal amount of stuff, so he won't probably be gassed. He can hit one move, go and sit on the sidelines for 10 minutes, have a wee drink of water, and then come back and hit one more move, and then lose, I guess. He gets pinned. Cody pins The Rock, so then Roman has a viable reason to come back and fight Cody at SummerSlam. I do actually think all my ideas are really stupid, but this is what fantasy booking is. Stupid ideas that would never happen. The next one, I am going to call the genius name of Gast. Drew McIntyre gets involved with the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and signs his name on the contract, so it's actually Drew versus Seth at WrestleMania. And Cody's like, yeah, well, I didn't want the title anyway because it sucks. And then he ends up in a brawl or something with Bronson Reed, which then leads to a WrestleMania Night 1 match where it's Cody Rhodes versus Bronson Reed, because I couldn't think of anybody else that didn't have a title that would matter in this case, and Bronson's pretty good, unless you're chucking him against Ivar. Cody then wins the match, and we're all happy, but Cody still hasn't used his Royal Rumble spot, which is a prime part of all this story and why we all hate The Rock. We then get to night 2, and the main event is here. The Rock starts walking to the ring and gets about halfway down, and then you see him walk over to the side and stand there going, "Oh, heck, I'm getting too old for this. Oh, yeah. Oh." He's gassed, hence the title of this one. So The Rock realizes, here, I'm out of it. I can't do it. I'm not going to beat Roman. This is completely and utterly pointless. We should have done this 3 years ago when we were going to do it. And then he buggers off. So Roman's like, hey, I won. So then Cody comes out and he's like, I challenge you because I won the Royal Rumble and I'm supposed to use this spot and I haven't because Drew took my match against Seth. He then goes and beats Roman. And we're happy. I genuinely think these are all really daft. This is a daft video. Let's not take this one seriously, peeps. If you go in the comments going, these are all stupid, that was the plan. Oh, that was the exact plan. The last one, however, I feel might be a quite credible way of doing it. Because of all the uproar, TKO and WWE need to realize there might be a threat towards buy rates because people are very, very annoyed by this. I mean, hell, even wrestlers in the WWE and backstage staff are talking about how bad this is. So if WWE are listening and Ari Emanuel's got off his big golden throne to listen, he will realize Cody is the way to go. There is going to be more money in having Cody Rhodes go up against Roman. So at press conference, Roman comes out and he plumps his bum down and he's like, oh, I've got to fight my cousin, Dwayne. Oh, go back to Hollywood. Tribal chief. To which Dwayne comes out and he sits there looking at Roman going, why do you think you're facing me at WrestleMania? I only came out because I don't really like you at the moment. I'm the head of the table. I'm the one who puts money on the table. I put the food on the table. I sit on the table. I leave my shoes on the table. Dwayne then goes and says to The Rock that the plan was never to face him this year at WrestleMania. It was to be the special enforcer because Cody Rhodes deserves a fair fight against him. So Cody Rhodes comes out, sits down and goes, haha, I had you fooled the whole time. And it turns out Cody Rhodes versus Roman's going to happen. The Rock will be at ringside to make sure Solo and Jimmy don't come down. And when we get to main event at WrestleMania Night 2, Dwayne doesn't get involved in the slightest. He's just there. He gets a big entrance, sets his name on fire, and then, I don't know, blows it up. I don't know. And then we set it up for Saudi Arabia or SummerSlam or something because it gives Dwayne more time to actually get ready instead of looking like an half-full gas canister. But they were 5 ways I fantasy booked over the weekend how to fix the whole Cody Rhodes thing. I think only one of them is relevant. You probably all agree. So leave in the comments below what you think about all these predictions and what your predictions are. And if you actually like the idea of The Rock fighting Roman at WrestleMania 40 and screwing over Cody Rhodes, leave it all down below. And remember to subscribe, like the video, and try not to overdo it on the social media, please, because you're mad, some of you're absolutely bonkers. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Toby, this has been the main event, and I will see you soon.